Today I go from this to this. I also build a gold farm that gets me plenty of gold and XP. I also build a villager trading hall that gets me emeralds and pretty much any enchantment that I want. And finally I go mining for diamonds and get stacked. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I need to do this episode is mine out a space for the villager trading hall. I'm thinking I'm going to put it right in between these two farms. So let's start digging. And for now, this is a big enough space. I will expand it in the future, but for now, this is good. Now I need to mine out the villager slots. Here they are. Now I need to get the villagers in their slots. In my villager trading hall, I'm going to need 4 farmers and 1 librarian. This means I'm going to need some composters and a bookshelf to make a lectern. I'm also going to need rails to transport the villagers. I will extend the railway from here all the way down to the villager trading hall, along with breaking these blocks so the villagers don't suffocate. Now let's get the first villager in place. Let's grab a minecart. Look how fast this farm has been producing. Not only do you have 6 up here, but you also have 4 down here. I told you it was a good farm, but now I can show you how this part works. So I put a minecart in here, click this button, and it'll pull one out. Now it is down here. Now one interesting property about villagers and all mobs is that they can't pathfind beyond rails. So I can just put them here and he won't go behind here. Same thing with the right here. He can't go behind here now and you won't escape. So now I'll bring his minecart and see he won't escape. And here he is. And boom, that's the first villager in place. Now I'm going to need some trapdoors to put right here, so that when I break his job site, he won't escape. Now I will repeat this process 4 more times. Nope, come back. We have an escaper. Got him. Here's villager number 3. Oh no, I hit him. I don't want him to have increased trades, so now I'm just going to kick him out. Get in the minecart. Here's the new villager number 3. Here's villager number 4. Now the 5th and final villager. This guy will be a librarian instead. And now all my villagers are in place. This villager trading hall will get bigger, but this is the start. My plan is I can use these farmers to trade carrots for emeralds. And I can use these emeralds to buy other enchantments using this guy. The specific enchantment I want right now is Fortune. This is so I can upgrade my armor to diamond easily. The next thing I need to do is get Fortune 3. I have some emeralds from shipwrecks, but I'm going to need a few more. I'm going to use the carrots I've been getting from the carrot farm and trade them in for emeralds. Of course, I'm not going to trade all my carrots in because I need some food, but 42 emeralds is definitely good enough to get 1 enchantment. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to pass up. This is literally the first enchantment he's given me. Normally I would take this enchantment, but I really need Fortune. So I'm really sorry about this, but I'm going to have to pass up on this offer. Now I must hunt for Fortune 3. Oh my goodness, that's such a good deal. But I need Fortune. And you know, we'll take this. I know it's kind of expensive, but we now have Fortune. Now I need to get a few more emeralds to get the second book. That means I'm going to need a few more carrots. I just went and this chicken laying an egg. I have an idea. I can take some hay bales, make wheat, get emeralds that way. That's just enough for the second book. And there we go. Now we need to make an anvil. And now I'm out of flippin' iron. But it's worth it. I will combine these 2 to make Fortune 3. Now I will take my 3 diamonds, make a holy diamond pickaxe, and combine these 2. Now I can get diamonds way quicker. Also, real quick, can we just look at how big this sugarcane farm has gotten? It goes all the way from around here, all the way to here. See, I told you guys this farm would expand massively, just from me harvesting and replanting it. I mean, just look at how many sugarcane I get from 1 harvest. The next thing I need to do is go on a mining trip. Now that I have this Fortune 3 pickaxe, I'll be able to get a lot more ores. And hopefully by the end of the mining session, I'll have enough diamonds to make full diamond armor and tools. But no promises. With all that said, let's begin the time lapse. And well, you looky there, our first diamonds. I've only been down here for like 5 minutes too. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just fell off the edge like that. Literally half a heart. I'm so lucky. Anyways, let's get these diamonds. 6 diamonds. It's pretty good. Oh, is that what I think it is? An abandoned mine shaft. This is great. And wow, more diamonds. Oh my goodness, there's more right there. I just mined them from here and now they're right over there. How crazy is that? Nice. And look at this. An amethyst geode. Give me your shards. What's in this chest? Looks pretty cool. Ooh, look at the sea. It's pretty good. Hey look, it's the mob spawner from episode 1. I completely forgot about it. This is the trashiest loot I've ever seen. Look at there, more diamonds. How to get these underwater, what I'll do is I'll mine a diamond, then I'll spin my water bucket on my head, and my breath will regenerate. From that bin alone, we got 13 diamonds. Let's find some more. Look what I see. This is why you always check every corner of a cave. So I've made this part out right, and you just go right behind here in this corner that nobody would think you would find the diamond in. But yep, I will take this. We are back on the surface. Okay, not sure what's happening here. We might have an overload of villagers. Luckily, I know how to turn the farm off, just by placing a block here. Now I am back home. This is what we got from the mining session. Not only did we get a lot of ores, but we also got some specialties. Overall, this is a very successful mining trip. Before I sort all this, I'm gonna go get some wood from the forest. This should be good for now. I have returned. Now that I'm back home, I'm going to reorganize my chests, because this is very unorganized and I hate it. So with the magic of editing, boom. I now have all my items sorted into 5 main categories. Those being blocks, ores and valuables, tools and armor, farming and brewing, and if they don't go in one of the other categories, they go in here. I also have a more advanced smelting system. It is much more efficient than my previous one. But yes, now this is much more organized than before. But now I will take my diamonds and craft some holy diamond armor. Cover me with diamonds. I can now take this peasant armor off and put this holy diamond armor on. Now don't we look fancy? Actually, I'm still holding a stone sword, so hold on. Now we look fancy. The next thing I need to do is actually head back down in the mines. I need to get some things down there. I need obsidian and a name tag. I'm also going to grab some coal while I'm here. Find that name tag, I will search for chests in the mine shaft. And I believe I have not searched the entire thing yet. Well, this is not exactly what I was looking for, but there could be name tags in here. First chest, no luck, neither for the second chest. But the loot isn't bad. Need to keep on searching. Oh, here we are. And once again, no luck, but the loot is okay. Third time's the charm? And yes indeed, third time is the charm. We got what we were looking for. It always is third time's the charm. Now all I need is obsidian. Aha! Here's some obsidian. I need 10 of it to be precise. You can probably guess why I need this obsidian. Yes, it's for another portal. And there's all the obsidian I need. Now I can head back up to the surface with my findings. I have returned. The next thing I need to do is go to the nether. Once again, there's just a few things that I need from there. I'm going to build the portal right here. This is because I want to build my base here later, and if I build it over there where all my stuff is, I might have some problems with portal linking, which I don't need to go into, but in my last survival world I had some bad experiences with portal linking. So that's why I'm building the portal over here. Portal is lit, and in we go. Actually, wait a minute. I think it's smart to get some golden boots first. That way piglins won't attack me. And now, we'll go in. And we are in. Looks like a decent spawn. One of the things I came here for was mushrooms. I will explain why I need them later. And while we're collecting mushrooms, let's look for a forest. Guess we're gonna need some blaze rods too. In the distance, a fortress is in sight. That was quick and perfect. More mushrooms. We're officially in the fortress. Now I need to be careful. From here, I need at least 3 blaze rods. Blaze spawner located. May the combat begin. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. I don't want to risk dying, so I'm out of here. I got what I came here for. Mushrooms and blaze rods. Oh, that's cool. Bastion. I'll make sure to raid that later. I don't want to mess with Penguin Breach right now, though. I have returned to the portal. And I have returned home. I'm actually really surprised that went as smooth as it did. Normally, I die multiple times when it comes to the nether. But yeah, that's a successful trip. The next thing I need is spider eyes. Again, I'll explain why I need these items later. So I'm gonna go spider hunting. And after one whole night of non-hunting for spiders, I got a grand total of 2 spider eyes. Woo! I mean, there has to be a faster way. Well, actually, I already have 2 spider eyes from earlier. 4 spider eyes will be okay for now, but I'll need more in the future. Now I can finally show you what I'm going to do with all the items that I've been gathering. First thing I need to do is come down to the villager trading hall and expand it by 2 blocks. Then you might another space for another villager, but that's not all. You might a 2x2 corridor. This corridor will connect all the lower halves of the villager's slots. Now I need to get another villager down here, so I'll get some rails and a minecart, extend the railway. I forgot I need another lectern, because this villager is also going to be a librarian. Now I'm going to get a villager, get him out of the minecart, and lock him in. Now I got to remove all these rails.
Why we still here? Just to suffer?
Now I need some materials, like pistons, levers, and some redstone. So now I'll come back down here, mine out these blocks, and put a piston under every single villager. Then I'll mine some more blocks, put some redstone wire under there, and just to let you know, this wire is connecting to the piston. Cover the hole back up, place a lever on each block. Then I'll activate these levers, and mine the block each villager is standing on. And now the villagers are in perfect position. Basically what happens is that I'll have a zombie down here roaming around. So when I flip one of these guys' levers, oh. Anyways, I forgot I need some trapdoors and place them on these pistons. Now, when I flick a lever, this villager will be down here, and the zombie will be able to attack him, which will turn him into a zombie villager. That can just bring him back up, then I can slap a weakness potion on him, and a golden apple, and cure him, and get lower trades. This villager trading hall setup was inspired by SB737. I'll put the link to the video in the description where I got this from. But anyways, now I need to get a zombie down here. So I'll mine this direction into the corridor. Now I need to lure a zombie down here. But before I do that, let's grab the name tab I got earlier. His name's going to be Fred. Now I gotta find a zombie. Oh no, it's training day. Quick. Oh no, I remember zombies can't swim. Oh, that sucks. It's now training day, so now I gotta wait till the next night to find another zombie. My luck sometimes. I'm not going to reroute this. Now I'm going to fill up this hole, and instead I'm just going to leave the zombie down here and around here. Well, now I gotta wait till the next night to lure Fred the zombie down here. Might as well get some more items prepared. So now with the mushrooms I got from earlier, along with the spider eyes, and some sugar cane, which will be made into sugar, I can now make some fermented spider eyes. I'll make some glass bottles, which I'll then use to make potions of weakness. Well, actually I need a blaze rod first for some blaze powder, so I can fuel this thing. Now I need a piece of gunpowder and make these things splash potions. And these are now done. I'm also going to need some golden apples, and now I just need to wait till night. That's more like it. Actually, I'm an idiot. I forgot I can find a zombie that can hold items, therefore won't despawn. So after all, I did not need this name tag. See, I'm just that intelligent, guys. I found a zombie that can hold an item. This is stressful. Now I gotta lure this guy into the villager trading hall. That's it, easy does it. Right through here, right down here, and welcome to your new home. He's officially locked in. Now I can drop this guy down and listen to the gruesomeness. Now zombie villager. Now I will cure him. And it's going to take a bit for him to cure, and he's back to normal villager. As you can see, his trades have been decreased a lot. So all I need now is just a few emeralds. It's crazy to think of it, but 2 will probably be enough. Of course, also I need a book. And now the enchantment I need from this guy is Silk Touch. So just like with the Fortune dude, we are going to break this over and over again until he gets the right trade. You know, this could have been useful earlier. That's what we were looking for, and for just 1 emerald, I'm getting this book. Now that we have Silk Touch, I can move on to the next thing I need to do, and that is build a gold farm. See, this gold farm requires a turtle egg, and to get turtle eggs you need Silk Touch. But before we build this farm, we need access to the nether roof, so that's what I'm gonna do. To do this, I'm gonna need some obsidian, some pistons, a lever, a trapdoor, and some TNT. I technically only need 2 TNT, but I don't want to risk getting stuck on top of the nether roof, so I'm gonna bring some spares just in case. I'm also gonna need some ladders. The next thing we need is an ender pearl, but I don't currently have one, so we're gonna have to find an enderman to get one. Luckily, I know a place we can easily find some endermen. The warped forest. Now I need to find an enderman. When it's been spotted, I'll now trap it in the boat and kill it. And luckily, it did drop a pearl. I now need to go to the nether roof. To do this, I need to mine a lot of netherrack, which I'll then start building upwards. Now that I'm at the ceiling, I'll continue to mine upwards. I'm now at bedrock. Now I need to make a ladder all the way down so I can come up here easier. Now I need to find a piece of bedrock that's at the correct Y level. And here we are. This bedrock piece is at the correct Y level, so I'll build ladders up to it, and I'll throw the ender pearl while holding W. And just like that, we're on top of the nether roof. Anyways, now I'll mark this block with a piston. And there are plenty of tutorials out there on how to break bedrock, so I'm not going to go into detail on this. Here's the contraption I will be using. Flick this lever and hope for the best. Now when I break this piston, yes indeed it has worked. We now officially have access to the nether roof. And look who spawned. Now that I have access to the nether roof, I can start gathering materials for the gold farm. Those being trapdoors, some slabs, some ladders, some chests, some sand for glass, and some obsidian. I'm also going to need a turtle egg, so I shall grab some seagrass and go on the hunt. Don't ask me how I got this guy. Finally, in the distance, some turtles! Oh, it's a lot too. I'll now breed them all. And the turtles have laid their eggs, but I forgot my Silk Touch pickaxe. Ignore the fact that I just said I forgot 2 times in a row in that sentence. So I shall head back to get my pickaxe. For now, I'll enchant an ordinary iron pickaxe with Silk Touch. Now back to the turtle eggs. and I'm back to the turtle eggs. And I have no idea how, but I only breeded 2 sets of turtles, and I still have 3 sets of turtle eggs. I'm not an expert, but I don't think that should happen, but I will take these. From that, I got 9 turtle eggs. That's pretty good considering I only need 1, but the other 8 will come in use later, for other farms that require turtle eggs, which I know for a fact there are many. I have returned for the second time. My glass is done smelting. Now I have most of the materials gathered for the farm. Now along with the 14 ladders that I have, I'm going to need a lot more ladders. You'll see why I need them in the future. And last but not least, I'm going to need a lot of iron to make a lot of pickaxes. This because this farm requires a lot of netherrack removal. Now I have all the materials I need. Before we get into building the farm, this design is by ENXO4. I'll put the link to his channel in the description, as well as the link to the gold farm video. So without further ado, let's go to the nether and find a spot to build it. I think I'm going to build it right here. This is because it's in a nether waste biome, and it's a decent distance from my portal. So let's build upwards until we get to the correct Y height. And 118 will be the correct Y level. So without further ado, let's get the building music cued and start building. Well, actually, this farm is going to be more digging than building, but whatever, let's start building. Okay, so I just fell off this thing, alright, and probably gonna die, but I have a water bucket. I'm gonna switch to it real quick. Alright, I have the water bucket in my hand. Oh my goodness, I just saved myself, Okay, crappy situation here. Oh my goodness, I almost died. That was clutch. I'm sure you guys could hear my breathing, but yeah, what a clutch. that's the farm pretty much complete. There are just a few more things I have to do. First, I gotta get rid of this tower, because it's kinda useless. Tower is destroyed. Next, I gotta place ladders on this tower. This is so I have easy access to the farm. That's why I needed all those ladders. Now there's one last thing I need to do. Woo! What I need to do is go back up into the farm. Now I need to actually place the turtle egg back here, close it up, and light this portal. Now the farm will officially start working. Now I'll go back up to the killing chamber. If I wait a few seconds, you'll see that, oh, yep, there they are. The piglins will start coming out of the portal. Or I can then kill them. Not only is it a gold farm, but it's also an XP farm, which is another one of the reasons I built it. And oh my goodness, is it fast. It's even faster with looting 3, but unfortunately I do not have that right now. But yes, this farm is a success. I'm not going to go into full detail on how this farm works, so if you want to see how the farm works, make sure to go check ENX04's video on it. But now I can head on out of here. I am back home. The next thing I need to do is expand the trading hall. That looks long enough, and now to dig out more villager slots. There they are. Now I'm going to need some trapdoors, some rails, and a minecart. Expand this railway, and start transporting those guys down there. After transporting villagers for a while, we now have all of them that we need. Now I can destroy these rails. Are you serious again? I now need some materials, like pistons, levers, and trapdoors, and redstone dust. And now I need to build this lever system on this side, with all these villagers. So first I need to dig this corridor out, to the point where it connects with the zombie. I'm going to keep a wall here though, so that the zombie doesn't try to attack me while I do my work. And I'm not going to go into detail on it, because it's the exact same way I built the other one. And this time I'll make sure to place the trapdoors before I pull the lever. That way we have no escapers. So this should be it, so now we can release the zombie and block this up. And since all these new villagers are going to be librarians, so I'm going to craft a bunch of books to make a bunch of bookshelves to make lecterns. And I'm pretty much out of leather. And now I'll make each of these guys a librarian. Now each of these guys will give me an enchantment that I want. Before we start shuffling through enchantments, I have to zombify them and cure them first. That way I get lower prices. Just like with the guy that sold Silk Touch. So I'm going to need a bunch of weakness potions and golden apples. To get the apples I'll need, I'll trade for them. And to get the gold, I already have some for mining. But if I run out, I'll use my gold farm. Now I'll drop these guys down, listen to the villagers die. Now they're all zombie villagers. I'll get all 3 of them with 1 weakness potion, and then cure them all. And I will repeat this process with every villager in here. And I'm also going to do it with the farmers so I can get emeralds for cheaper. We're also going to need to brew some more weakness potions. This guy is just cured, and as you can see, his price for emeralds has decreased. Let's begin the process. And as you can see, this guy is cured, and he's actually selling one of the books I want. So I'm going to go buy it. And I'll buy Infinity for just 1 emerald. And a book, of course. I'm also going to cure the farmers over and over again. This is because it takes a lot more tries to get their trades down all the way. Or at least to a decent price. Look at this guy in fancy armor. And now all the librarians are cured. And now I can start looking for the enchantments I want. But before I do that, I need to get some more leather. Because you need leather to make books. And if you guys are paying attention, you'll remember that I'm out of leather. So I'm going to go hunt for leather. Mission accomplished. Not only did I get leather, but I also got books from another village. Now I'll grab some carrots, trade them in for emeralds, and start searching for enchantments. And there we have it. Now I need to get the emeralds first. So sit tight. Get the emeralds. And now I have every enchantment I need. It took about 1 hour and 2 full iron axes of breaking lecterns to get all the enchantments I needed. The enchantments I got were Infinity, Mending, Looting 3, Efficiency 5, Sharpness 5, Protection 3, which I'll turn into Protection 4, Power 4, which I'll turn into Power 5, and Unbreaking 3. The next thing I need to do is buy more of these enchantments. But before I do that, I need to brew some more weakness potions. And some more golden apples. This is because I want to cure a few more villagers because their prices are too high. For example, I'm going to need to buy an unbreaking book for every single one of my tools. And I do not want to pay 16 emeralds per book. I'm sorry sir, but your price is too high. Same thing for this guy, his price is also too high. So I'll watch the villagers suffer and cure them. Same thing with that guy. And this guy's been cured and he's selling it for way, way cheaper. Finally, you're being reasonable with me. This guy's also cured. And now this guy's cured, and his trade's better. I'm also going to cure my farmers again, because although they're cheap, they're still not cheap enough, because I'm running out of carrots. Now their prices are even cheaper. Now I will get my emeralds, and now I will buy the rest of my books. And now I have all the books I need. There's only one more thing left to do, and that's enchant all my armor and tools. First thing I need to do is make all the protection 3, protection 4. Then I need to make the power 4, power 5. Now I need to make an anvil. I seriously just try to craft a bow like this. Anyways, I also need a bow. You take this anvil too, and then you take all these enchantments and travel to my gold farm. The reason I'm going up here to the gold farm is because I need XP. I want to plop this anvil down and start applying all these to my armor. And I'm sorry for the loud piglins in the background. There's the sword, the pickaxe, the helmet, the chestplate, the leggings, the boots, and finally the bow. Now I can head on out of here. And don't we look fancy now? I mean, look at this armor. Look at these tools. It's not the best in the game, but it's very good. Once again, I've witnessed a chicken laying an egg. I also now have a bow, which will be very useful in combat. But yes, this was a very successful upgrade, and I think that's where we're going to leave off today's video. As you can see, there's a big difference between what we were at the beginning of the video and what we are now. If you can consider leaving a like, or maybe even subscribing, that would be much appreciated. With all that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya!